Welcome to this video, PowerShell and VSCode on Linux. My name is Fredrik Wall and I will be your guide through this video. I'm a senior IT consultant, trainer, speaker and scripting geek based in Stockholm, Sweden. I have about 13 years of experience with PowerShell. Introduction to this video. I will set up a Linux dev/test environment so we can test PowerShell 7 on Linux with Visual Studio Code. I will do this on Hyper-V on Windows 10. I will install Ubuntu 18, PowerShell 7.0 RC1 and the latest version of Visual Studio Code. We're gonna start by open up Hyper-V manager. We click on our computer, right click and choose Quick Create. Then we choose Ubuntu 18 and click on Create Virtual Machine. And then we need to wait for the download of the image. And now it's time to connect. And just press any key to continue. Continue. And here I will choose Swedish. And just write your name and username and nice password. And then wait for the configuration to be finished. And then we need to choose how to connect. And I choose full screen and press connect. Then I need to write my username and password. Now we will install PowerShell 7 the easiest way. Open up Firefox. And go to github.com/PowerShell/ Here we have the latest version of PowerShell. Then we scroll down. Then we have latest version for Ubuntu 18. Just click on that one. And then choose Open With. And then choose Install. And password. If you get a problem with installing PowerShell, just click on the left arrow in the upper corner. And then choose PowerShell Preview and click on Install. And if we press Launch, we will have PowerShell. And now for the installation of Visual Studio Code, visualstudio.com. We choose this installation and Open With. And then Install. Then we can close that one. And we go to Show Applications. Here we have PowerShell 7. And if we scroll down, we have Visual Studio Code. And to be able to edit PowerShell, we need to install the extension. So we go to the extensions and write PowerShell and install. And we choose the Dark Plus theme. We can have the PowerShell IC theme, but I like the Dark Plus better, so I will stay with that. Now we have a standard installation of Visual Studio Code with the PowerShell extension. I want some special settings, so I will go to github.com/Fredrik/all/PowerShell, then Visual Studio Code, and I have a function that will set my basic PowerShell settings for Visual Studio Code. So, new file, paste the code here, and we need to choose PowerShell to be able to run the code, and then just press F5. As you can see, this is normal behavior. The PowerShell are working on Linux, but in this case my function are looking for some environment variables that doesn't exist on Linux. So in this case we can go to my repository. We're going to settings.json. We are copy JSON the settings from the JSON file. Then we go back to Visual Studio Code. And then we're going to use Shift-Control-P for the command palette. You can go by Manage and Command Palette, and then we write set settings or open settings JSON. As you can see, this is the path in Linux, but we can just paste my settings from the JSON file and then just save. And you see we'll get larger fonts in terminal. The settings I want is tab completion. I want set PowerShell as default language, and I want mouse wheel to zoom when I press Control and the mouse wheel, and I want the focused when I press F5, I want the focus not to be on the terminal, and it's working. So I think this was what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you how to install Ubuntu, PowerShell, and Visual Studio Code. And I wanted to show you that lots of things are the same, but not the path. I will fix my function later on. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, you can go to my blog, fredrikwall.se, or you can go to my company website. I work for Retune in Sweden, retune.se, or you can go to cornerstone.se. I have my PowerShell Fundamentals course there, and they have lots of other IT related courses. Thank you.